Hello, friends. Welcome back. Today we are analyzing Microsoft for medium to long term investment analysis. What you can see on the chart here is the 4 hours of Microsoft, 4 hour chart of Microsoft. As we can see here, we are making a series of lower highs, lower highs on the chart, and we are kind of taking a pause in this zone. It could be reversal or again continuation of the downtrend. So that's a interesting time in the Microsoft chart, and we are also in the seasonal weakness, so that calls for some attention. And if you look at Microsoft recent performance, we have come long ways from levels of 350 and 370 all the way up till 300 $530. So that's a lot of upside move in recent 6 to 7 months time period. And we are right now at least 10 to 11% off from all-time highs of Microsoft. So if you precisely look for today, for 11th September, it's somewhere around 11% correction from the all-time highs. So what we want to see is if we can hold this level or at least see a 2 to 3% down correction, it could be a good opportunity to accumulate Microsoft for at least 25 to 30% upside move over next 6 months to 1 year time frame. So it gives you a very nice opportunity where you could buy on an average price of around $500 in Microsoft for a price move of $600 or more in next 1 year or so. So that's a good opportunity. Also, let's look at some more aspect of if the trend is really going to change on Microsoft. So what you're seeing on the bottom here is MA rising, which has a 50 period. So it's basically looking at the moving average of this bars, and is it trying to identify if is it turning up or is it still continuing to move down. So whenever we see these red bars on the bottom turning to green, that means the price has stopped going down and it's starting to curl up. So that's a interesting uh, fact that it is telling us that hey, it wants to either go up or at least stay where it is. So I use that as an indicator to see when the stocks have stopped falling and they're ready to either go up or stay where they are. So instead of catching a falling knife, you could very well wait and buy when things are stable. So $500 in Microsoft is a decent level to accumulate for 6 months to 1 year kind of an approach towards medium to long term investment idea for a return of 20% to more in Microsoft. So let's look at how the daily chart looks. So even on the daily chart, we are seeing this lower highs. It's not looking that great on the daily chart with this bearish bar that got printed on the 5th September, but it's decent correction that we are seeing on Microsoft that calls for some attention. But definitely we are in seasonal correction time, so expect some more downside, but not a lot because we are from a macroeconomic standpoint, we are heading more towards interest rate reduction or cuts from Federal Reserve. So that's going to be positive for overall equities of a lot cheaper money available for people to use it for various means versus the tightening that we have had when we were getting into 2022 and 2023 time frame. So decent correction in Microsoft. Look for some upside in next 6 months to 1 year. Good opportunity for people to collect or